We are on board King Benji, and this is Captain Grant. You're going to take us on a tour.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on board this beautiful, uniquely designed vessel built by Danya Yachts. And yeah, I'll be more than happy to show you guys around if you want to come with me. So right now where we're actually walking is the main deck aft area. We have 4 jet skis, 2 on the starboard side and 2 on the port side. We also have a tender that goes on our starboard side, which is also a rescue tender. And we have a 12-meter Nortec, which has 3 400 horsepower Mercury racing engines, which we use our 10-ton crane to bring on board. For the whole season, we leave it in the water. It's such a fast boat. It's awesome for scuba diving, for fishing, and yeah, just for guest interaction too. So
great.
I'm going to take you guys inside, and I want to show you what the inside of King Benji is all about.
I love the interior design. Absolutely love it.
It's so unique, and you know, for anyone that's walking on board and they see this for the first time, they just say of how different it is and how uniquely designed it is too. The interior design was done through Design Unlimited through a guy named Mark Tucker. He's done such a superb job. He was also done that other yacht, Pink Shadow.
Okay.
But yeah, you really get that sense of a homey feel. It's open planned. Yeah, there's just so much that this yacht has to offer.
Yeah, it's very different. As soon as you walk in, it just looks different.
Yeah, it's so comfortable, you know. So we sleep 10 guests on board. We have 5 staterooms. We run with 9 crew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you guys follow me. We're gonna be making our way through into the breakfast bar area. So this is a guest area. On a lot of the other yachts, this is actually closed off for crew, but you know, the idea behind it is, you know, having big windows, natural light that comes through, really nice and close, you know, with the chef, you know, breaking that barrier, creating that charter experience. And you know, if you're an early riser, you want to have your coffee, your eggs, you can tell the chef exactly how you like it. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to tell the service dude to tell the chef, you know, it's really right here.
So it's a lot of chef interaction.
So much, yeah. And it's, you know, we all know that, you know, once you get a good chef, you've got to do everything you can to keep him. And we got a fantastic chef. His name's Sean Connolly. Yeah, he's on board.
Great.
Yeah. So we're going to make our way through the galley area. It's a complete circuit. So, you know, with plating, you know, serving and clearing, you have a complete cycle that runs all the way around. Beautiful day head here on the main deck. This is
That's
so
enormous.
well thought through, eh? Just the vibrant colors.
It's very large for a day head as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you'll get that feel, you know, as we progress through the boat. It's a 491 GT gross tonnage, but it actually feels like a 55, 60 meter. There's just so much volume and so much space.
A lot of natural materials used throughout.
Yeah,
It's really got that natural
organic feel, yeah. So this is, you know, one of the 5 staterooms. Every room has a different sense of feel, vibrant colors. This is the squid room. A lot of thought has gone into the design aspect of the yacht as well, and the detail too. You know, as I mentioned earlier, the boat was built through Danya Yachts at the yard in Turkey. The skill level and, you know, the workmanship that the guys have is, you know, impeccable. And you know, you get a project like this, and you know, it's so well executed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really spectacular. All the interior design and finishings is just pristine.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah. This is the triggerfish room. Do you like these colors?
I love these colors.
Yeah.
I'm a color person, so coming on board a yacht that's got so much color, that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's me, done.
Yeah.
Love it.
You know, the guests are always saying they love the colors. The kids love it too.
It's just very bold and beautiful, and yeah, absolutely love it. Shower.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And then last but not least, the VIP cabin. This is the octopus room. It's a little bit bigger, and it's got a lot of textures, a lot of color, that gold, you know, finish.
Incredible.
It's not.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's not your average yacht.
It's definitely not your average yacht. This is like a piece of art, this yacht.
Yeah. We wanted to portray the certain feel by having the main deck as the beach level. Lower was the underwater profile, and now we're going to go above to the jungle. Okay. So I hope you guys are prepared.
I love the jungle. So with guests that have been on board so far, and I guess charter guests, where do they enjoy, which area do they enjoy the most?
I would say they enjoy the observation pod, the crow's nest, the most, which I'll show you guys towards the end of our tour, so stay tuned. The thing about King Benji is there's always somewhere to be, and there's always something to do on board. Every area offers something different.
Yeah. There's so many different spaces and they all feel quite different.
This is the owner's aft deck, coming from the owner's saloon. Also, having that nice open plan feel, being able to look all the way down to the swim platform area. If you do have kids that are swimming on the sea bobs, you can still do your business meetings. We've got Starlink internet, very fast, and still be able to be engaged of what's going on. So you don't have to separate yourself, you know.
It's a great space. What a brilliant owner's deck.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very spacious.
We have another day ahead over here on the starboard side. You also have a door from the outside, so you know you have your privacy if you are wet. We have a lot of toys, you know, slides, rock climbing walls. So if you are wet and you want to come in, you can just you know, hop in through them.
I love the bamboo on the doors as well.
Good textures.
Great designer.
We are now entering into the owner's bathroom. As you can see on that magazine, we were actually the front cover of Boat International.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great photo.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a slide as well.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we've got that big slide and rock climbing wall, which I'll show you guys as well. This is a shower / steam room. And on the outside, we have an outdoor shower.
You've definitely thought of everything you could possibly need
Yeah.
on a yacht.
We are now entering into the owner's stateroom. Very spacious, large windows allowing a lot of natural light to come through. You know, on some of the yachts that you go on, and I'm sure you can say this, when you're down in the owner's cabin and you wake up, you feel like, you know, where are you? But on here, you know where you are because you can see. And having that open plan feel as well, you can wake up, you know, having a waterfall coming down, you know, off the bow in Norway, you know, you're just really getting that experience, you know, and that's what it's all about when you're on King Benji's experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, very spacious. You can see the jungle background.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And does the owner spend a lot of time, you know, in this area and on the owner's deck, or is it changing up different areas all the time?
I mean, he likes to obviously stay on the owner's deck level. But yeah, I mean, his friends love the plunge pool, which I'm going to show you guys next. Yeah, we have a dog named Benji, as you know, which is the boat's named after the dog.
Oh, really? So that's the owner's dog?
It's the owner's dog.
Okay. King Benji.
King Benji.
The dog's name's King Benji or Benji?
It's just Benji. So over here we have the plunge pool, which is hot, and this side's cold. And it's actually quite icy. If you put your hand in there.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a cold plunge. So is the owner then quite health conscious?
He is indeed, you know, so you have your steam, you've got the outside shower, you can hop into the cold plunge, and you've got the complete circuit that runs all the way around, which is so awesome.
I've never seen this on a super yacht before.
Yeah, it's
quite rare.
Unique, yeah.
But it's all the rage at the moment, so.
Yeah, something different is what people like.
Yeah. Very different.
You know, the boat's so new, people like new things and, you know, latest technology.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you guys upstairs now, and we're going to head to the wheelhouse where the magic happens.
Okay, this is your hood.
Yeah, this is my office. We have all the latest bridge navigation with equipment that I could ever need. Yeah, the vessel's capabilities are endless. We have 66,000 litre diesel tank, Caterpillar C32 main engines of 895 kilowatts each. So very economical. We can go long distances at good speeds while still towing our 12-meter tender or craning it on the aft deck. Really nice high bridge as well. You know, any other yacht of our size, we'll be looking down on them. You know, we have a few other 60 meters around, and our bridge level is at the same height. I usually drive from here, even when, you know, docking, you know, on side, because the view is just so fantastic. My cameras are, you know, so on point. There's no delay. We've done a lot of stern to anchorages as well, going into Croatia and putting all the toys out. Yeah, it's really, it's such an awesome design.
And in terms of seaworthiness and how it handles?
Yeah, she's really seaworthy. We've got 0-speed stabilizers. Destroys any sort of sea state. You know, she's very stable. But yeah, she's an expedition style yacht, so she's built for sea. We have a steel hull with an aluminium superstructure. We are quite high. You know, we're a bit top. You know, we've got quite a high air draft, so you know, a beam on sea, she does, you know, tend to, you know, roll a little bit, but with the 0-speed stabilizers through dynamics, she holds quite well.
Do you think in the future you'll charter her in places like Antarctica and...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Norway, Alaska, Antarctica. That's the plan in the coming years. If the boat doesn't sell, the owner would like to go to some exotic locations, and you know, if it does in the future, in, you know, 5-6 years, you know, we'll then be building Lord Benji, which is
Lord Benji, I love it.
Yeah, which is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But I won't give away too much information.
Is it already in the works? Thought process happening?
We've got the shoal. Just, you know, figuring out a lot of the other, you know, requirements of what's needed, yards, things like that. So what we can do in the future, you guys can come back on board for sure, and we can do another walkthrough on the Lord.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
And will that also be with Danya?
We don't know just yet. Yeah.
Okay. Probably same in designer?
I would say probably the same designer. Yeah. I mean, how could you not? It's such a beautiful yacht.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to make our way through this way. We're going to be passing now through the wheelhouse dayhead.
It all seems to just really flow, all the spaces flow into each other as well.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's really well thought through. This is the teppanyaki deck.
This is my favorite feature on board. Was the plunge pool, now it's this.
Yeah, it's really awesome up here. The guests love it. It really engages the guests with the chef, and, you know, just breaks the ice. Yeah, it's such an awesome setup. We actually had one charter client book the boat just because we had a teppanyaki.
Yeah. It's such an incredible feature. And also how it's designed. Again, it just looks different.
Yeah,
it's really spectacular.
Yeah, they've really you know, thought about everything on here.
And I'm guessing when there are charters on, they get this area gets a lot of use.
A lot of use, yeah. Beautiful TV as well, really good quality. Sound system throughout the boat is phenomenal. We run through a sonar system so you can connect anywhere. Yeah, so underneath each seating area we have a slide and the rock climbing wall, which goes over the port side.
Okay.
And yeah, really nice view from up here as well. You can see all the way down.
You can see everything from up here. Yeah, you guys have thought of everything. Like,
yeah,
it's just great. Lots of lounging areas, lots of space.
Yeah. So
sun pads.
I told you guys to stay tuned because I'm going to show you my favorite place on board, and we're going to be heading there right now.
Okay. This is incredible. But again, really unique on I've never seen this on a yacht or a charter yacht. So I'd say there's quite a few that have this kind of feature. There
are a few that have this. It's very unique, very rare. Especially on this size boat, as you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, such a high viewing area, especially when we're docking or, you know, undocking, or even, you know, going through narrow channels and, you know, some beautiful locations. I always recommend to the guests to come up here to come and see what you can see and engage yourself and absorb the experience.
Yeah. Have your morning coffee up here, maybe?
Oh, every now and then, yes. Love it.
I think, because I love being up high and I love being able to see everything around me. I mean, you've got 360-degree views up here. I think I'd spend a lot of time up here.
Yeah, it's the best. I mean, especially when we've got some dolphins too. Guests love it. And if it's windy, you sit down, completely protected. There's a little fridge up here too. You can always bring a nice little bucket with some champagne as well. Nice little romantic evenings, or if the kids just want to come up here, or if you want to read your book and chill.
With King Benji, you've obviously chartered a lot of destinations, and you as a captain, I'm sure, has been to a lot of destinations. Where do you think would be your favorite place to take the yacht, and why?
I love that question. I have a few, but my most favorite place to take this yacht would be Norway. Navigating through the fjords, I can just picture myself, visualizing myself. Unfortunately, can't be up here because I would have to be driving, but you know, navigating along the coast, you know, and hopefully see some orcas. You know, that would be one of the highlights in my career. But yeah, you never know, that may come. It's on the bucket list. So.
Yeah, I think Antarctica as well. Like being up here in Antarctica and seeing that landscape would be incredible. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's so many places I'd love to take the boat. I'd love to come to Australia. You know, I think
Kimberley.
At some stage, I was chatting to the boss. At some stage, he would like to bring the boat to Australia and towards New Zealand area and South Pacific, and you know, do some fishing and things like that. So you never know, you guys might see us there. Should we make our way?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, this is also one of the cool areas. I don't think we got you yet, but this is forward of the bridge, forward of the wheelhouse. Another little seating area. We can also drop this table down. It makes a little bunny pad. We have a really awesome projector as well on a starry night, no wind. We set it up, you know, up on the bow.
Oh, really?
And we can have a nice little seating area for the kids or the family, watch movies. Yeah, we really got it all on here.
I think you're going to have a very busy charter season.
Yeah, I think so too. It's going to be busy.
Very busy. Yeah, incredible charter yacht.
Yeah.
What's it like being the captain of a yacht like this?
I love it. There's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of things to obviously ensure you're on top of. You know, dealing with crew is always tricky, as any captain would say. But right now we have a very strong team. Everyone's, you know, got calloused minds, knows to work hard. You know, it's a big push. We all come together as a unit, and you know, we lead. I'll lead from the front, and you know, I have them follow behind, and I'm only as strong as my team as well. So, you know, we do the training. We get everyone dialed in with deck operations, and then, you know, the interior as well. And yeah, we have a very, very strong team, and I look very forward to the charter season coming up. So.
This is an enormous swim platform.
Yeah.
Wow. I love the stairs down into the water as well.
Yeah, super easy to deploy. You know, guests love it. We do something called the King Benji Olympics, which is we share the crew and the guests that come together. We mix up the teams. We have a slide, the rock climbing wall with the sea bobs, the jet skis, stand-up paddle boards, and we have a race. And yeah, it's so much fun. You know, my crew are very competitive, so it's always good to put them against each other too, because it creates good banter.
Who usually wins, the crew or the guests?
The crew have never lost. We don't ever plan on losing, because the guys know that if they lose, yeah, there's trouble.
They're in trouble.
But that's why we mix up the teams, you know, with the guests, because the guests never stand a chance. But yeah, we've got good strong swimmers, and you know, a lot of water polo players and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, really versatile. As well, swim platform, we can move stuff around. You know, we've got a lot of you know, sea bobs, the flight boards. We've got golf, you know, driving range as well. And yeah, it's a really awesome, well thought, you know, project on King Benji.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. It's got the wow factor. This yacht definitely has that wow factor that you kind of rarely come across these days, something that really surprises everyone. You see it from the outside, and then when you go in and see all the different areas, it's really something else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now we love it on board as well, and you know, the crew are very appreciative of, you know, the opportunity that they've been given over here, and you know, that's why they work so hard. So we make a good team.
Great.
Yeah.
And anything else for the future of King Benji?
I mean, we're just going to continue as normal with chartering hard. We've obviously got some exciting things coming up with the boat shows at Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show and Antigua Yacht Charter Show towards the end of the year. And yeah, we're going to be based out of there for a couple months. We're looking very forward to getting back to Europe as well and going to some awesome destinations. And you never know what the future holds. You know, the boss might, you know, let's say we're going to shoot down south towards Australia. So we're looking forward to that.
Might see you there.
Yeah, I'll see you in Kimberley.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the tour.
Yeah,
It was
thank you
incredible.
very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.